Hey YouTubers, Undertron9000 here, back with another video. Today, I'm going to be counting down the 6 worst Sonic the Hedgehog games. Now, I love most Sonic games. They're usually fun, energetic, and just plain great games. But these 6 games just sicken me. Especially number 1. Because, it's number 1 on this list. So, yeah. Coming in for number 6, we have Sonic Unleashed. For the Wii. I used to think that this was all Sonic Unleashed was. I used to enjoy it until I got the Xbox version of the game. The Wii version has clunky controls, bad graphics, and just overall bad everything. You can't even explore the towns, which is one of the main points of Sonic Unleashed. You actually use the Wii remote, the nunchuck, to just switch between places you want to go. And you can't even explore there. Granted, it does have the Gaia Gates, which I wish were in the Xbox version, because the Gaia Gates would have been awesome, because I actually kind of like the Gaia Gates in this game. But everything else is terrible. You have to replay every single level at least 10 times to get every mission done. I like levels that kind of follow along with the story. I mean, Sonic wouldn't just go through the level, he wins, he goes back, does something else, he wins, goes back, does something else, he wins, and it just gets boring and stupid. Also, it deleted one of the best places in the Xbox version of the game. Empire City. Moving on to number 5, we have Sonic Blast. I have only ever played this game on Sonic Mega Collection. And it is terrible. The graphics aren't necessarily bad, just uninspired. When I start a Sonic game, I expect to see vibrant colors, fun areas, but this game throws all that out the window with boring graphics, boring sprites, and a quote-unquote humorous, comical, oversized head. Also, the third world of the game, the third zone, is unbeatable. It always sends you back to where you came from. There's no way past it. Sorry, guys. All that build up? Yeah, well, it was pointless because the third zone is unbeatable. Alright, coming in number 4, we have Sonic 3D Blast. Actually, I should have put this before Sonic Blast, because I don't really hate this game all that much. It's just boring. Going around searching for all your flicky friends, it shouldn't matter, because in the other games you can just beat the level by speeding past every single robot and not saving anything except for the third act. Really, the only fun levels are the boss fights. Because you're not searching for any frickin' birds. Like, remember Flicky? That was a fun game. But when you put it in 3D with Sonic, it just sucks. Why do you have to save them? Just run through the level. Shouldn't even be called Sonic 3D Blast. It should be called Sonic Pseudo 3D Blast. Because it uses fake 3D graphics. Also, remember all those fun enemies that you used to defeat? All these enemies are boring and ugly. Coming in for number 3, we have Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. What do you think when you think Sonic? Do you think running fast, Green Hill Zone? Well, let's throw all that out the window, because now we have Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Come get your $50 seizures. Anyone? Hello? Hey, no, come back. Told you we should have done that Wii U port of Shadow the Hedgehog. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric has probably some of the most boring gameplay ever. It's the worst selling Sonic game, and I can see why. By the way, when I was saying all those good things about the Xbox version of Sonic Unleashed, I was talking about the day stages. Because most of the night stages are just boring, repetitive combat. And that's pretty much all Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is. Sure, it may be fun the first time around. But after that, every level gets boring. Now, this game does have speed areas, but that doesn't help it much, because the quote-unquote speed sections have you just mashing buttons trying to avoid everything. It's like if Sonic Dash was bad. I was scared to get Sonic Dash 2 Sonic Boom at first, because of just how plain bad the Sonic Dash-inspired parts of the Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric were. Sure, Sonic Dash 2 fixed everything, but that can't help this game. It just can't. It's the reason everybody hates Sonic Boom. And aside from this game, Sonic Boom is a damn good series. I love the TV show, the 3DS games, and even the freaking comics. I just like to pretend that this game does not exist. Moving on to number 2, we have Sonic and the Secret Rings. Remember my rant about Sonic Unleashed for the Wii? Well, this takes all of that and somehow makes it even worse. The reason I hated the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed is because of the freaking missions. And that is all this game has. If you're lucky, you may get a straight-up get-to-the-goal challenge. But there's like 10 of those in the game. And tens upon freaking hundreds of boring, repetitive, hard, unchallenging... Well, no, wait, what? Hold up. I was just spouting out words. That wasn't in the script. Sorry, let me try again. Boring, hard, unfun, and repetitive missions. I want to be able to enjoy this game, so stop littering it with random missions and give me a straight-up get-to-the-goal challenge. Because that is the best this game has to offer. And I haven't even mentioned the controls yet. Hey, how do you play this game? Well, you have to unplug the nunchuck from the Wii remote. The first guy's already getting bad vibes, and then you have to slide. Then you have to hold the Wii remote a certain way, and you press the 2 button to jump, 1 button to stop. What? Honestly, there was one reason I don't like most Wii games. Because of the frickin' motion controls. And that's all this game is. Sonic Colors was okay, but because pretty much 5% of it was motion controls. Everything else was fun, straight-up Sonic. And there was no game on the Wii that had more forced motion controls. The motion controls were forced right up this game's you-know-where. Wow, I just said that. Alright. Here it is. Number 1. For some dishonorable mentions. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. It's dumb. Sonic Rush. It's boring and overrated. And hard. Very, very frickin' challenging, frickin' hard. Sonic Free Riders. Painful to play. Alright, new Sonic game on the market. Who's ready to get a broken back? Again, Carl, that Shadow the Hedgehog 3D, whatever port. Mario and Sonic. Boring. Except London 2012 for the 3DS. Come get the new Sonic game. It also has Mario in it for some reason. Nobody wants blood drained from their African arms? Alright, game. Bleh. Alright, guys. It's time for that new Sonic 06 reboot. Alright. Finally. The moment you've been waiting for. Number 1. Before I mention this game directly, I'll give you a hint towards what it is. For a few hints, actually. Because, you guys are awesome. First hint. It was released in the early 2000s. Second hint. 3 people will use the power of the Chaos Emeralds in the last act of the game. Third hint. It makes you play a few levels over and over again. Fourth hint. When playing as Shadow, it is similar to the gameplay in Shadow the Hedgehog. Fifth hint, sorry if I skipped one. The first level is on a beach. That's right, it is Sonic Heroes! Was anybody expecting that at all? What a shocker, Sonic 06 isn't on this list. Maybe because I actually enjoy Sonic 06. When will the hate end? Anyways, back to the main topic. Yeah, I hate Sonic Heroes. In the time that they used for this game, they could have been improving Shadow the Hedgehog, my favorite 3D Sonic game. Somehow, it uses the same engine, and it still manages to be bad. Sonic Heroes is my least favorite game probably ever. Oh wait, I forgot. Wii Fit and Pikmin 3 exist. Now, I like the story of Sonic Heroes, but it's absolutely cluttered by horrible gameplay, painfully long levels, and, say it with me everyone, repetitive combat! One of the worst things about it is that it actually lies to you. Sorry, my camera is freaking terrible. But right here, it says, astonishing variety. 14 stages with unique paths and adventures for each team. Bullcrap. There are no unique paths or adventures. It's the same game no matter which team you pick. Except Team Chaotix. That isn't exactly for the better, though. What I like about Shadow the Hedgehog is that you aren't limited to moving 2 feet in any direction. Wistopolis, my bro, how's it going? In Sonic Heroes, you always have to be doing something. Always. Every jump needs to be super precise. Every action has to be timed perfectly. Your landing must be perfect, or else you fall and die. Did I mention how long it takes to die after you fall? It's like the game's rubbing salt into an open wound. Hey, look, you died. Ha ha ha. Let's just wait a while until you actually do. Then we're gonna start you a few million miles away from where you were when you died. The game is nearly impossible. And you have to go through the same stages 4 frickin' times. And they don't change one bit, I tell you. But somehow the difficulties change. I have no idea how that happens. All of the characters' abilities are weak and clunky. The point of a game is to have fun, not to challenge your very being. Every platform is just enough space for you to make one action. It's so crystal clear what you have to be doing, yet it's so just bad. When I put in a Sonic game to my Xbox or my Wii U, whatever, I expect to have fun. I expect to go fast. But Sonic Heroes stops you at every single point for you to switch characters, do one thing, and go back to Sonic. That's it. And even when you think that you're victorious, even after you beat the impossible final boss of each story. Sorry, that came out wrong. The final boss of frickin' the ending of each team story. You have to do it again with a different team. This game is seen as bad, but it's still overrated. Seriously, I could go on ranting about this game all night. And I still wouldn't have completed my speech about how bad it is. So I'm gonna stop here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please keep in mind that these are only my opinions. If you like any of these terrible games, that's fine. Enjoy your game. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like or subscribe. This is Undertron 9000 signing out.